Yo, hi, I'm Tech, and this is my story time of how I accidentally met way too many popular people in Jamshanash. So I started out making Grotopia videos, and I was pretty popular in that game. You could say kind of popular. Like, I mean, I was harassed like every day by like 7 people, but then it kind of grew like into like 20, 30 people, then pretty much like 20,000 people. And I was just doing like the same thing. I was just either collecting stuff from people or like asking for like stuff. And I think the funniest thing that has ever changed was that I was a huge GD crack addict. Like, I played this game non-stop. Like, if there was a point where you told me I have to stop playing this game, I wouldn't, bro. I low-key would not even stop playing this game. When I started making like GD videos, I realized I have a lot of potential making videos on this, but I was like a very fuck-ass laptop. Like, I was running, I think, State of Madness at like 40 FPS. So I would have to install fucking tiny. It wasn't like a tiny 10. It was pretty much Windows 10, but it was so fucking minimal. Like, I could run Chrome, Discord, OBS, something. I would still get like 30 FPS on like GD. Mind you, I had that laptop for like almost like 7 years. Like, that shit is fucking. That shit was crack, bro. I started making videos out on phone, which. Hold up, I'm cooking. If it wasn't for me trying out Jamshash, I don't think I would be making videos on YouTube anyways. But aside of that, I think what kind of made me grow is I started to grow. Damn, I don't know how to speak. So what made me grow on YouTube was I was just doing showcases at one point, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try like something different. And I kind of sad that I didn't continue doing what I did, but I started streaming again. And when I started streaming, I realized that I had more potential since I still stuck at storytelling. I've done multiple storytelling videos in the past. Like, I did like 100 of them, and I still suck at them till this day. Not because I'm bad at telling stories, but because they sound so unrealistic. They sound like those Reddit videos. And so one day I just start streaming, and then this guy called Gautier joined my stream. He's like, "Yo, bitch ass, wake up!" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up? Why?" So we started talking. We had a pretty much really good time. Like, I love Gautier. I might as well see if he's gonna pick up the phone call. Anyway, he's not picking up, man. This guy is a fake fucking friend, bro. God damn. Yo, so I'm making a video. I was gonna say like, "How you doing, man? What's up?" Hey.
You make a video?
Yes, I'm making a video, and I was like, I'm gonna call you and see if you're gonna pick up. It's like a
Oh,
listen. It's like a basic story of me just talking how I met like famous people, and the first person that came to my mind was you. So I was like, if you pick up, you pick up. Wow, what's up,
so what
man?
am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say?
I was just saying, how you doing, man?
I just woke up.
Nice. So basically, I just woke you up just because I wanted to call you a phone, bro. I'm such a good friend, bro. How to wake up every single morning. Hey, what?
You might want to know this, but my dog kind of like pissed all over the floor, so that's also a good thing.
Okay, nice.
Nice is crazy.
Listen, he didn't piss on you, so it's not like the worst thing,
He? You mean she?
I mean, that's even better, bro. That's even better, bro. Not gonna lie. Anyways, love you, man. See you at some point today when you're gonna stream.
Love you, bro. Good night.
Fucking mean good night, bro. It's 2 p.m. What are you talking about? Pretty much a private server. And that's kind of where my journey started with becoming quote-unquote popular. Now, mind you, when I say popular people, you can't expect everyone to respond to your DMs. Whenever I say I'm friends with some, like, let's say, Moldy, Stallion, whatever, like, Vixis, like, they're never gonna respond immediately or be my priority. Because talking to them for, like, once or twice for, like, a video or something, that's different than being like their close friend. Like, I don't know them from their day ones. I saw that they were blowing up. I was watching their videos. I was like, yo, cool videos, dude. appreciate their growth, hope become bigger and stuff. That doesn't always mean like if I DM them, they're gonna respond immediately, being like, "Oh yes, Tekain. Oh my gosh, thank you for messaging me. Oh wow, 67 times. That's nice." And that's like a huge misconception people have about popular people is they are popular for their own reasons, and just because I'm in contact with them, that's pretty much how it goes. Anyways, I think yeah, I feel like since this is my first like actual storytelling, I might as well fuck this up poorly. Anyways, so like when I started becoming kind of bigger, started getting like 1K subs, 2K, I started meeting people that I was never expecting I would meet. And like sometimes you're like, oh, being in this person's video is gonna be nice. I started to slowly kind of wanted to be interested in being other people's videos, and coming from the fact that I'm like a very nervous and an introverted person, like I seem extroverted, but that's pretty much what brings people to me most of the time. And I don't think I ever sat there and I was like, if YouTube ever becomes a thing, I'm gonna be able to talk to people I've been a fan of for a long time. And people's dream is always to like talk to their favorite YouTuber at least once, So I was just kind of shooting my thing lower. And the first video I was ever in was an Atlas Dude video where he completed, I think, Cataclysm or Bloodbath or Aftermath. It was one of those three. I sat in a call with him when he had like 1,000 subscribers and I barely had 1,000. And this is like before I started doing like GD actively. There's like videos. I was doing like this commentary like GD 2.2 will break the internet. This will, why is this that? And like I did stuff like that. And when eventually he beat it, he put me as like one of the early motivators and people that have been with him since the beginning of this whole trilogy journey. And what I find funny about that is I have not actually talked so much to Atlas. Like, he's an interesting guy, but I'm like the last person you ever expect to message anybody because I suck at doing that. And basically, the only reason I think I ever had a chance to. The only chance I ever thought about talking to anyone bigger was kind of like, once I have more subscribers, people gonna know who I am, or like they can see numbers and be like, oh, he does this. Oh, he's actually good at this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a false thing. I was hoping to grow like really fast, get 100K subs in the first year, so I have like this ego where I could say I have more subs than some random dude who's been doing this shit for like 7 years. And basically, I was like, what can I do to improve my connections with people and just content itself? And I was at a point where like I didn't know what to do in Geometry Dash because I've been on like a couple extremes. I made a couple of videos, flopped, good videos, some annoyance videos, got a new PC. And like I'm skipping a lot of the story because there's not really much to the early stages of my life in YouTube. Because I'm always invested in watching people's content or someone that I'm watching, like interested in watching what they're doing. So I sat there and I was like, what if like instead of trying to do content like a crack addict, why not do something that's been done a million times, but this time put a twist that would eventually make me understand just how horrible I'm at actually making videos. And it was interviews. And I was like, who could I do for like, first, second, third? Like, who would be interested in doing an interview? So I probably messaged like 17 people at first. Are like, are you down to interview? And I got a couple of responses, but the first one that agreed was Woofle. And I thought he wouldn't say no because he was like, I don't know, I'll think about it. And it kind of just dawned on me that like not everyone wants to be interviewed. I mean, now I'm understanding because it's getting harder and harder to get people because some people don't want to be on video or want to be interviewed because they have their own special things they want to do, and because I just suck at it. And I'm 100 honest. I actually suck at doing interviews, which is something that I've been told. Like, oh, improve by every. If I improved by every single video, as everyone says, like add more improvements to the next video, I'll be uploading once every 3 fucking months, dude. Because I barely touch the editing software. Like on streams, for me, it's easier to be entertaining on streams because I don't have to write a script, be entertaining, or like, be somebody I'm not. And the videos I usually make, they're not supposed to fit everybody, And that motivation when I was like, I can't actually do YouTube, almost made me not do interviews. But then I realized, no, if I did those interviews, I might as well get closer to people. And so I just started going to like closer friends like Substra. Gatier still till this day has fucking denied that, and I hate that guy for it, bro. Like he could have just said like yes. So I was like, okay, do you want to do like an interview? Wolfwolf said yes. Substra said yes, and for like earlier people, it was pretty easy to get them. Like I think I'm gonna look for gig on some people. Let me go check my Google, bro. I lucky forgot because it's been so long since I've done like first interviews that I actually just suck at remembering who I did. So my first interviews in like early days was just kind of like Sobster, Lucky, and this, and then on like the fucking 5th episode, like literally the 5th episode that I ever did. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna fucking need to not get okay. So my first was Wolf GD, and the secret way was kind of like I interviewed Ben, and people, and Vanessa said that you should add timestamps. I'll be 100% real. I don't like adding timestamps still this day. I am still a crack addict to not adding these, not because I don't want to, because I'm literally annoyed by the fact that there's so much like timestamps most of the time. Honestly, sometimes I'm really bad. I'm 100% like I don't like I tend to forget a lot of things. Because I'm like, I gotta do this, because if YouTube doesn't work out, fuck it. I might as well just not upload videos and just call myself a failure at the end of the day. But I am not a perfectionist. I don't like making my videos to a perfection. To that, I'm 100% real. And the second person I ever interviewed was Ben. And so, funny enough, way later on, after I did like multiple interviews with a lot of other people, Ben kind of picked up on an idea like, hey, he was talking to Vix, like, what's something that they can do that can actually, be better? And he was like, yo, Vix, we could do stuff that I did, but we can improve it and only do with like bigger people, like he's done Zoink, Vortrox, Colon, Pear, Doggy, like he did even Space UK, bro. Fucking, he did Space. And the funniest thing is, people for a long time they were like, Secret Ways copying you, by the way. They stole your idea, and I was like, fuck no. Like literally, if you go to an Impesta interview, okay, and an hour in, literally an hour in, listen.
And with the interviews, it was literally one of my friends. Shout out to you, Tekain. He started doing the interviews, and I was like, Vix, why don't we just optimize them and do them? And Tekain obviously he wasn't upset. He's been doing stuff that actually has been doing well as well. So it's actually really cool. And yeah, like Secret Way is like 99% like unoriginal ideas, but like kind of optimized and mashed up ideas.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't realize. Hey, a lot of the ideas that exist, like already.
Exactly. Like, it's not that I was never disappointed. Like, even though like he's always like, oh, you're close friends with Ben. I got a question. Most of my conversations with Ben literally just look like this. Like, literally. Even though people consider me and Ben close because I can just be like, yo, give my chat to reality check, he's gonna go into my chat, talk. But he doesn't usually respond. That's fine, I can find another example like that. This kind of alias, kind of whatever, you know, he's like, he kind of daily messages back, that's fine. And there was somebody else. All I did was message Enswish just this, and then that's it. Yeah, and to nobody's surprise, I'm friends with Enswish. So same thing kind of goes like, say like Voxycat. Like you can be friends with people, but like it's not like you have a long conversation. Like it's not like when I asked Voxycat, it was an interview, and Voxycat's like, I've done a bunch of interviews and stuff, so I don't really feel like having a lot more say on this, especially when I don't know the person, because it's gonna feel more awkward and forced. I said, yeah, no worries, you know, whatever, cool. And I messaged like for like a video. I'm on vacation, back on like Thursday. I accidentally called them, and then they're on vacation, back. They send me the thing. It's fine. Horizon, same thing. Like it's not like you kind of expect everyone to always answer like, yeah, what's up, yeah. You did an interview. It's fine. That's it. Was chill. And then there's Diamond. Let me find Diamond, bro. Diamond. Yeah, literally. So I was like, yo, can you send me like my official videos, like best experiences? When do I gotta do this by? I was like, I mean, like 2 weeks, mind you. This was fucking September. This was September. I was like, I'm doing interviews. He doesn't just fuck me, bro. Like he does interviews and so, like I do interviews. Do you want to be interested? Do you still plan on sending the best experience thing? He's like, I forgot. Very sorry. Forgot. Literally, fucking 1st of October. I'm like, it's the 29th of fucking October. I'll be 100 for real, bro. You didn't have to say me shit anyways, but I mean, still, you can, like, it's whatever. I mean, okay, that's pretty much it. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you could just go through like my list, like Try. See, like, it's not like I expect Try to always respond to me. Like, there was a period where he just didn't respond to me because he was like busy. It's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, you know, you could, like, it's same thing if, like, people are like, oh, you're friends with Clay Fuzzy, you're such a bad person. Yeah, but then why is everyone else friends with Clay Fuzzy? It doesn't make sense, you know? Like, it's the same thing as, like, what I find funny is people are always like, you can't be friends with that person. They've done something in the past. Oh, okay, they did something bad in the past. But then again, like, so many people are friends with them. And so, since I did Ben, that was a long ass ramble, bro, by the way. I did an interview with Ben, and I was like, yo, who do you think I should interview next? He said Voxycat. Voxycat denied. He said Vix. I messaged Vix. I'm like, yo, Ben told me you're interested in an interview, blah, blah. He's like, next year. I like Ben. So in my mind, I'm like, in a year, I might as well grow big enough to kind of have the Vix's approval of like, yeah, we can interview, that's fine. And a couple like months go by and I do like pretty big interviews. Like I was friends with First Like Water from that Discord server that Gatia invited me to. And I was like, you know, who should I do next? Like I keep seeing these like smaller people like Azur, Turk, some other people that are done. Like they're like small, they're like super big. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do like some small YouTubers that like people don't know about. And at some point, it just goes to the fact that I get asked, when am I gonna do someone outside of Geometry Dash? And then I'm like, Horizon 2B2T. He is active in the Geometry Dash community. And I was like, there's no fucking shot I ever get like an interview with him because, you know, 700k subs and I had like barely 3k at that point. And I messaged him on Twitter like, yo, what's up? I do interviews. I'm doing like a special episode with you. You know, someone that wasn't actively playing GD but is in the GD community. Wonder if you'd be interested in doing that. And he said, yeah, sure. Sends me a friend request and then basically we make a video out of it. And what I kind of like about Horizon is he's such a calm and chill guy. Like when I sat down, I was like very nervous. Like that was the most nervous I've ever felt till that point. And I was like, oh my god, I'm actually talking to like someone that I used to watch like for 2B2T and someone that almost made me buy like 2B2T, like the access thingy so I can play it with him. He didn't make me, clarification, he didn't make me buy it. His videos motivated me to buy it because I was like, what if I can be a Horizon 2B2T video? It gets millions of views. And so I was like, yeah, you know, like I'm closer to like software, Vernosis, all that stuff. And most of my connections came from either Vernosis or like people that are close to him that know what he's doing. And the Kawaki interview, out of all the interviews, was the biggest non-expectant burger of all time. Because he adds me to a call with Clay Fuzzy, and I'm like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? And at the time, Kawaki was like barely coming back to GD community because he commented on one of my videos. He was like, yo, Tech, nice video, man. Like he was talking about like how Lucky Innes was talking. And ever since that comment, I was like, yo, add me on Discord, Loki, blah blah. And he added me on Discord. I get added to a call with him and Clay Fuzzy. And when I did an interview with Kawaki, Clay Fuzzy really wanted to be in the interview. And he specifically spammed me, sort of, to be like, hey, can you please remove me from the interview thingy? Because I do not want to associate with the GD community. And I'm like, why? What's up, man? He's like, no one likes me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, the fuck am I supposed to? It's like a 3 hour interview. Like, just cut me out. You can keep my voice in there. Who cares? Blah, blah. So I cut him out, and some guy is like, "Yo, why is Clay Fuzzy there? You're such a weird person." I fucking know, dude. It's the same reason why I have Raising 717. It's like pure accidental message. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'll just sit down coffee. So 6 months go by. And I'm doing like these interviews. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty sick. I mean, not really 6 months. This was like 3 months, 3 or 4 months. I don't know. Like it felt like 6 months. Hey, was it 6 months though? No. When did I message Vix? Vixios. I lucky forgot when I messaged him. My first message was, oh yeah, that was like almost half a year ago. Shit. That was, okay, no, 3 months. That was like almost 4 months ago by this point. Like, Ben, like, proof, like, actually, like, Ben said you'd be interested in, like, tuning down to interview next year, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, he sent me this screenshot, like, I don't want to be friends with these people. And it was this a day prior that I added Ben. I did an interview with him. And then Vix just sends me this. And I was like, it's fine. And then Loki, at some point I just love pissing people off. I'm like, rank 1 to 10, how scared are you of horror map? What a nothing burger question. What's your favorite number from the alphabet? I said, Boeing. That's all I said. I sent a nothing burger. He sends, are you 11? I said, I wish. I said, do you play geometry? This was when I was making the worst and best experiences. Is it disappointment or sadness? He sends me a fucking edit. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I sent him this. So I'm like, oh, you can make this into an edit. And then whatever. And the only reason I asked him is like F77 adds the friends. Like when they say that, I'm just guessing my bad. And then blah, blah, blah. And I sent him another thing. And then I was in a Vixius video. Like, cool. He's like, interview me. Mine, this is fucking 3rd of September. Has it been a year already? Fucking 2 months, bro. Almost 3, I guess. That's your show I interviewed Vix. And not counting that, yeah. I did a lot of people, like good people after. I think the moment that I started to grow bigger, because I'm gonna be interviewing SD Slayer at some point if this video comes out early enough or late enough, who fucking knows. And what I kind of never intended to do with the series, shut the fuck up, bro. Stop giving me the fucking. I guess I'm ad. Like Clocks was the most interesting person that I've interviewed because he barely does videos. He like more or less edits. Like if I pull this back, like fuck it, I'm gonna advertise putting them. Like Ender, unexpected, wrong way, surprised, Wabu, questionable. It was kind of weird that like I got him to interview. Like 27 minutes of Wabu was kind of interesting. Stallion, hour and a half. Stallion, that shit was dope. And then the biggest fumble, one of my friends said, I was interviewing Tried, and oh my god, bro, it feels like I haven't changed, bro. It's like you have the same fucking shit. So like, he's in the car, right? And so like, I finished on my questionnaires, which was like 30 minutes into it, and I'm like, yo, my friend wants to sit in the call with you because he's like a fan of you, and my friend fumbles this shit so badly. Like I'm saying, like tried. I'm I'm gonna be real. Tried is the realest motherfucker I've ever seen. Like he didn't back down. He was like, yeah, sure, let's talk. I have time, blah blah. And look, it's daytime, right? And when I finished talking to him, look how fucking like half an hour. Like, look how dark it gets, bro. Holy. Uh, I mean, Piorel was kind of a surprise that someone accepted because I'm a big guy. Kawaki, yeah. I mean, Howdy was surprising because I did. So another funny thing. So I used to do like these community posts, like, is anyone close to like I don't know who, like it. Yeah. So it's like I did like these, like is anyone close to that person? Like if someone's watching, bro, Brandon fan, bro, fucking mwah, banger ass guy. But like I actually want to interview him. Like I have interesting questions probably, and like most of the time I just shit post every day. Like I try to keep my community posts like, which is why my community posts are more like likes than anything. And when I got noticed by Levi, that was pretty dope. That was something that I kind of expected. Not really. I'm lying. I didn't expect it actually. And so like I'm scrolling down, so I'm like, there was a point where I was like, what if? Oh yeah, Konix, the VSC Victor commented on one of my videos, and I forgot what my first. I was doing these like, where is it? Yeah, like I did like these like special. Like I want to do someone that's like outside of GD2. Like Zero is one of those people that like I'm fascinated by, but I can't get in fucking contact with him because he just doesn't open Discord or read DMs. Because most of my questions go into the message request, and I usually do like I want to interview. College Gaming said no, which was fine. I understand. Having EVW in my video, no, the video flopped so badly. No one knew that EVW was in my video, anyways. Which is kind of funny because no one even makes it that far, you know. And it's like, who still remembers what blah blah blah. Like I usually do this like where was it? I saw that. Anyone have contact to Howdy? I want to interview him, and I click and I see Howdy posting eyeballs, which is how I interviewed Howdy. And the people before it was kind of just the same. Like there was another person I lucky forgot who was. Oh yeah, Mav Genius face reveal. I still have the video, but I can't upload it because can't wait for him to upload his own video so I can upload mine. Yeah, like this was the point. Like yeah, like when Horizon 2 sent me a friend request, accept DM. Like there's so much shit that just kept happening, bro. Like Mad Mart was another impressive one because there's so much stuff. Like I could just sit in the browser the whole day and just be explaining like how I feel lucky, which I pretty much am because I've been interviewing so many big people. And one of the last things I usually ever expect is just waking up and being like, "Yo, my channel's dead." Anyways, the basic main motive of how I became friends with them is I just did something that people don't do, which is DM and try, because you're a failure until you make it, and I've been a failure even if I made it. So all you gotta do is you just need some motivation, motives. You gotta do it, like you gotta try. You gotta try. That's it. Like you can't just like always like you can't always make entertaining stories. You can't always do this, but it doesn't hurt to message someone on DM being like, "Yo, what up, man? How's it going? Love you too. What you up to, bro?" Like it's kind of stuff like that. Like it's something that you kind of have to risk. Like there's points where I've risked pretty much both my friendship and everything that I've done just to talk to somebody, and that's fine. And I don't expect everyone to like me as they should, because interviews don't mean that I'm getting closer to people. I just do something that people are interested sort of in. And that's basically how I became friends with like big people. And I still plan on going bigger and talking to bigger people. And at some point I kind of want to finish my quote-unquote interview series, or like, or not that, with Jacksepticeye. And if he supposedly quits before it, at least I want to make at least a video of him. A video of Jacksepticeye is pretty much going to, I think, be my peak, and the last time I'll actually try hard for content. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, join my Discord, wait for a part 2 of this, and subscribe to me, I guess. I'm trying to grow on YouTube, you know, like I need to grow on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna do one last attempt, and then if I beat it, I beat. Damn, one last attempt. If I beat it, I beat it. I don't. Damn. Anyways, bye.